You are live on Zimbo Tv Gh News in our studios here at Dabala Junction. I am Peter Nate Agbayoma, and to our headlines. A man was found dead after dispute with sex worker in the Ashanti region. Also, the gender ministry vows justice for 16-year-old footballer sexually abused by coach. The Director General of SNIT confirms to Public Accounts Committee that La Palm Elmina Beach Hotel still seeking for investors. Let's settle for our details now. And our first story has to do with education, where Infante Pim School has written its name in the gold once again. The Butchie Boys have successfully defended their crown to win the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz competition, claiming back-to-back glory and their fourth national title in front of an ecstatic crowd at the University of Cape Coast. The grand finale, dubbed the Battles of Giants, brought together the three of Ghana decorated schools in a thrilling showdown at the University of Cape Coast Neck Auditorium. Infante Pim outclassed St. Augustine's College, Agusco, and Opoku Ware was in a battle that tested intelligence, teamwork, and nerves of steel. From the very beginning, the competition was electric. Cheers echoed through the Neck Auditorium as each correct answer sent waves of excitement across the hall. The three schools displayed their top three brilliance and determination, keeping supporters on their feet and glued to every question. But the defending champions began strongly, leading with 20 points in the first round, whilst Agusco and Uwos trailed closely with 17 points. The speed round saw Agusco fight back with sharp teamwork, finishing the second round ahead with 27 points, as Infante Pim followed with 24 points and Opokuware stayed on 17 points. However, the momentum soon swung back to Bochi in the problem of the day. They had powered through with accuracy and composure, scoring 30 points just ahead of Agusco's 29, whilst Was struggled with 19 points. By round 4, the atmosphere was electric. Infante Pim widened their lead with a commanding 46 points, keeping Agusco at 42 points and Owas at 29 points. When the final round arrived, the entire hall was on edge. Every question, every buzzer hit, every cheer mattered. The Butchie boys stayed focused, answered smartly, and finished strong, sealing their victory with 56 points. Cloud erupted as a final bell rang, celebrating Infante Pim's well-deserved triumph. St. Augustus College ended second with 42 points after a brave fight, whilst Opokuware finished third with 29 points. As red and white flags waved proudly and chants of God of a mobile filled the auditorium, the champions lifted the trophy high, smiles wide, hearts filled. It was a moment of pure joy in history as the Butcher Boys proved once again that they are a force to be reckoned with in the third world of academic excellence. With the win, Infante School not only defended their title but also etched their legacy into the National Science and Maths Quiz history, standing tall with 4 national trophies. Away from that, let's now take you to the Ashanti region, where a 28-year-old man identified as Yao Asamoah has died in a shocking incident at Abrensenia Atobiasi in the Amensi West District of the Ashanti region. The tragic event occurred on Monday, November 3, 2025, after Asamoah reportedly lost an amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis during a visit to a commercial sex worker. Efforts to recover the missing money are said to have sparked a heated confrontation that ended fatally. According to reports, the young man was later found dead in an abandoned mining pit in the area, sparking outrage and fear among residents. Confirming the incident to City News on Friday, November 7, the assembly member for the Atobiasi electoral area, Samuel Yebua, said 2 suspects, including the sex worker, has been arrested to assist police into the matter. Meanwhile, the body of the deceased has been deposited at the morgue for autopsy as investigations continue. Still on similar sexual related issue where the Ministry of Gender, Social and Children and Social Protection has assured the public that justice will be pursued relentlessly in the case involving the alleged sexual abuse and subsequent death of a 16-year-old footballer, Ransford Owusu Ansah. The young footballer, a player of Sianos Soccer Academy in Amansaman, was reportedly abused by his coach, Ibrahim Ayaz, over a period of 3 years. The ministry described the incident as a grave crime that would not go unpunished. In a statement released on Friday, November 7, the ministry reaffirmed its stance that any form of sexual abuse against children constitutes a serious offense against the state and assured that all perpetrators and their enablers will face the full rigor of the law. In a statement, the ministry empathizes deeply with the bereaved family and emphasizes that crime has no expiring. We remain committed to ensuring justice for the victim and his family. Justice will be saved. The Olin, not for Ransford, answer but for every child who deserves protection, dignity, and safety. Preliminary findings shows that the victim had been under the coach's care since he was 13. Unknown to his mother, he allegedly suffered sexual abuse during that period and has been receiving medical care since December 2024. He was later admitted to the Kungfu Anoche Teaching Hospital where he tragically passed away. The ministry confirmed that the management of Sianos Soccer Academy has suspended the coach and was cooperating fully with the police. Stronger enforcement and child protection measures, the ministry said its Ashanti Regional Directorate has commenced investigation to establish the fact and coordinate with law enforcement agencies and relevant stakeholders. The ministry noted that steps were being taken to tighten accountability mechanism within Ghana's football institution. It is said that since February 2025, the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, Na Momo Lati, has engaged the Ghana Football Association GFA to implement stronger child protection protocols across football academies nationwide. As part of ongoing investigation, the Sianos Soccer Academy has been temporarily closed, whilst the ministry, through its Orange Support Center under the Domestic Violence Secretariat, continues to coordinate with the Amansama and Greater Accra Regional Domestic Violence and Victim Support Units (DOVSU). Meanwhile, Coach Ibrahim Anyas is expected to report to the Criminal Investigating Department headquarters on November 7, 2025. Let's now take you to illegal mining and its related story. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has attributed the recent incident involving officials of Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) in the Ashanti region to an attack by illegal miners. According to the ministry, a violent confrontation between illegal miners and a joint EPA team accompanied by journalists near Obuasi resulted in a road accident that injured several people, including a Channel 1 TV journalist. Addressing the media during a review of the WIS anti-galamsey operations, the Director of Communication at the ministry, Ama Mausi, explained that the incident occurred whilst the EPA team was carrying out an inspection exercise. She recounted that the illegal miners hurled stones at the team, forcing them to flee the area. Ms. Mausi confirmed that two journalists were initially in critical condition but has since stabilized after receiving medical attention. She added that the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Honorable Amakofi Bua, has expressed his disappointment over the incident but assured that the government remains committed to tackling illegal mining. Meanwhile, the ministry revealed that the NIMO's task force earlier on Friday arrested a Chinese national for engaging in illegal mining activities in the eastern region. The suspect has has since been handed over to the Ghana Immigration Service for further actions. 7 people, including journalists and officials of the Environmental Protection Authority (EPA), who sustained injuries in an accident at Dadwin, a community near Obuasi in the Ashanti region, are currently responding to treatment. The incident occurred during the EPA operations aimed at inspection and clamping down on unauthorized mining activities in the area. Reports indicate that the confrontation with the illegal miners forced the team to retreat, during which their vehicle was involved in an accident. Among the injured were 4 journalists, City FM Channel 1 TV's Doris Lonta, 2 reporters from the Multimedia Group Limited, and 1 from Media General, as well as a multimedia cameraman and 2 EPA officials. Meanwhile, the Ashanti Regional Minister Frank Amwakohini has directed the Regional Police Command to conduct a full investigation into the incident. Let's now take you to Parliament, where the Social Security and National Insurance Trust (SNIT) has confirmed that it is still in search for strategic investors to help turn around some of its underperforming hotels under the Golden Beach Hotels Group. Appearing before the Public Accounts Committee (PAC) on Friday, November 7, 2025, the Director General of SNIT, Kwesi Afribini, explained that the initiative is a part of efforts to revive the performance and profitability of certain hotels that continue to struggle financially. He clarified, however, the path to attract private investment does not include all SNIT-owned hotels. Mr. Binin emphasized that the Labadi Beach Hotel remains one of SNIT's most profitable investments, marking a profit of about 80 million cedis in the year 2024 and paying dividends of 16 million in the year 2023. The SNIT hotel portfolio has been the subject of intense public scrutiny following revelations in 2024 that the trust was in talks to sell a 60% stake in 4 of its hotels to Rock City Hotel Limited, owned by the Minister for Food and Agriculture and MP for Abetifi, Dr. Brian Achiampo. The proposed sale included La Palm Beach Hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel, and Rich Royal Hotel and Elmina Beach Resort. However, the deal was met with public backlash and political opposition, particularly from the MP for North Tonu, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, who questioned the transparency and propriety of the transaction. Following the controversy, Rock City Hotel withdrew its bill, prompting organized labor to call off a planned nationwide strike against the sale. Let's conclude our story where the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Elizabeth Ofosu Ajari, has charged the newly inaugurated board of the Ghana National Procurement Agency (GNPA) to prioritize value for money, strengthen governance system, and drive the country industrialization and agribusiness agenda. Speaking at the inaugural ceremony in Accra, the minister stressed the need for the board to reposition GNPA as a competitive institution capable of supporting both domestic supply chains and export-led growth. She highlighted the importance of robust internal structures, transparency, and effective oversight in ensuring the agency's long-term sustainability. Ms. Ofosu Ajari also urged the board to enhance GNPA's buffer stock capacity, improve warehouse and logistics system, and strengthen last-mile distribution, emphasizing the operational efficiency remains central to the agency's mandate. Chairperson of the newly inaugurated board, Reverend Ernest Kojo Aji, assured the minister for the board's commitment to effective stewardship and ethical procurement practices. Members of the newly inaugurated GNPA board are Reverend Ernest Kojo Aji as chairperson, Ivy Emefa Adiko member, Yao Owusu Anti member and the CEO of GNPA. Also, Edina Kojo Asamoah as member, Nana Opoku Fosu Jiabo II as member, Stephen Koku Bona as member, also Henry Yao Achiampo, Professor Frederick Doyo, and Joseph Konedu all as member. The new board is expected to provide strategic guidance aimed at improving procurement efficiency, supporting local industry, and ensuring that public resources deliver maximum value for Ghanaian economy. This brings us to the end of our bulletin here in our studio at Dabala Junction. I am Peter Nate Agbayoma.